Next, the coffee cup follows suit, leaving the man visibly confused and unsure of what just happened. If this was the end of such an occurrence, then things would be fine, but sadly, this is more often than not the case, as we see what happens next. It's not often we see videos such as this, entitled Ghost Attack, as the name suggests. The premise of this one is simple. Something otherworldly is about to have a physical encounter with an unexpected person, all caught on camera for us to see. In the video, we see a man walking around a room as the security camera records. Suddenly, we see it. It appears as if some kind of invisible force was in waiting to strike. The curtains barely hide a dark shadow figure hiding behind them. The door shuts and we see him get pushed down, falling backwards and onto a nearby table. Scared, confused, and obviously terrified at this point, we see him make a very quick escape. If we analyze the video further, we can see that something is in the room stalking him. A truly strange and unexpected outcome, especially since it's hard to explain this one. Creature spotted over Galveston, Texas. At first glance, many were tempted to write this off as a large kite or even an extensive fake using computer graphics, but the footage aired live on the local ABC channel, leaving both viewers and the news crew shocked and confused. This isn't the first time we have seen this creature or something that looks very similar to it. A video was shared to TikTok that, like most things on TikTok, we are left to make sense of it on your own. Whether it was the guttural sound of whatever that was sliding down the drain, the creepy sight of the tail-like appendage sliding away, or the ungodly residue left behind. A black inky substance is all that remains of whatever that creature was. Was it really an eel as the on-screen text seems to suggest, or something that science has yet to discover and properly document? I am sure that if you are like me, however, you'll be praying to not have a replay of this visual in your nightmares anytime soon. In the video, there are a couple of orange chairs placed side by side next to each other, when suddenly this happens. Without warning, the chair on the right is pushed by something unseen and slides sideways into the other one. The person capturing the video stated how confused and unsure they are about how to feel about this recent happening. They have stated that they believe this is proof that something paranormal is going on out there, saying that it was common to see moving lights through the window when no one is home, but aside from all of this, the uneasy feeling he gets when anywhere near that apartment. Take a look at this and try to put the events into context. They thought they were home alone when a noise was heard downstairs. Going to investigate, they came face to face with something that they were better off not interacting with. We don't quite see what it was, but we hear it. The harsh footsteps slamming on the wooden floor as if some kind of creature was in a hurry to climb them.
Hello? Oh my god!
What makes this very creepy, however, is the way they said afterwards they felt whatever that was past them and ran upstairs. Despite not seeing it, they confirmed that they did feel something and we surely did hear it. What do you make of this baffling encounter?
Hello? Oh my god!
There are no shortages of weird things to see online. Unfortunately for us, this video can be added to that list. What is either a very niche music video or some kind of artistic performance piece, judging from the fake blood and macabre makeup? There are so many questions that we have here. Who is she? Why is she wearing that costume? Is she possessed, having a bad trip, or trying to summon a dark entity from the other side? There aren't many answers, but I'm seriously doubting that it would be wise to probe any further here. The most concerning part, however, is the fact that the door behind her opens all by itself. Maybe it was part of the performance, but the way she doesn't react to it or even turn to acknowledge it makes it all that much creepier. We get a top-down view of a homeowner's front door when something unexpected was caught. Near the top right of the image we can see it. Some strange light formations are hovering, swaying back and forth at times as it slowly moves out of view. Some were quick to comment saying that it might be a paranormal light anomaly that was caught on video. What do you say? Have you ever spent a night in a haunted house? Let's be more specific than that. Have you ever been in a haunted room and stayed overnight, or would you even want to? This video is a capture of someone who can give a positive answer to the previous question.
Oh man, she crazy.
From the start, we see the door handle going crazy on its own. We are led to believe there is no one on the other side, but yet the handle violently shakes as if someone or something is trying their best to get inside. Opening the door, it's revealed that it's a bathroom, but more chilling is the fact that there was no one inside. The person recording can be heard breathing heavily and clearly scared. Perhaps an upset poltergeist or something familiar? What do you think of this one? A genuine encounter? Is there more than meets the eye here? Once you see this, the image will linger with you. We don't know why, but the cameraman decided to do a slow pan of a deserted street alone and at night. Without notice, an anguished face of a ghost woman peels itself out from behind a tree and into the view of the camera. No doubt fueling many nightmares for anyone to see this. Is that a ghost or something even worse? Described as, my best friend's husband encountered this at work and he doesn't get paid enough. There's definitely something in there that isn't shy about making itself be heard. Unfortunately for us, we don't know the source of the sound, but not knowing is fuel to all the undesirable possibilities that it could be. What do you think of this one? The video was uploaded by the YouTube channel Queen Amanda K. They claim to have caught a very spooky occurrence, the moment they say a ghost grabbed hold of her necklace. They stated, "My wife's always telling me she feels something around her. This time it wanted to pull at her necklace. I pulled out the phone to see if we catch anything. We did."
Why are you doing that? I saw this move right now.
In the video, we see something clearly tugging at the links of the chain as it twists. What do you think?
I saw this move right now.
Similar to our last entry, we have another strange sighting made possible by a Ring doorbell camera. This family was shocked and confused when they spotted something they had never seen before, crossing the view of the doorbell camera. An orb of light with a visible trail can be seen on the video as it passes by. Could it have been a bug, a headlight from a passing car, or something more explainable? Possibly, but it doesn't appear to be that simple. I am not sure if they were aware that they had crossed over into cryptid territory and it's a major taboo to not invite Bigfoot to the party, but they are truly scared out of their mind that this up-close encounter with the unidentified creature. Was that a demon? That is the question being put forward by the person who recorded this video as he explored an abandoned building and managed to capture some deeply unsettling audio that can't be explained.
Oh, what if actually, yeah,
Sketch.
what if there's like $100? Oh, what if actually, yeah,
Sketch.
Many were quick to say that it could have been a trapped animal or something like that. But can we really be convinced of this? The sounds echo out with the undertones of rage and malicious intent. Do you agree?
what if there's like $100? Oh, what if actually, yeah,
Sketch.
Described as an empty building with opening doors. This video was captured at a location that once was an old hospital that has since been converted into office spaces. Maybe some former patients who are no longer in the land of the living are returning confused of their new surroundings. Or even worse, perhaps they have never left in the first place. We see the door on the right side of the screen swing open by itself. It could just be my imagination, but doesn't it slightly appear to be a shadow figure peeking outside? Imagine seeing this on your baby monitor. A family is left baffled, scared, and wanting answers when they saw this video. No one knows who that young child seen walking in front multiple cameras in the home. The new parents confirm that they recently had their first child together and can't explain who or what that was. The ghostly image is truly haunting when even thought about. Even after posting the clip online and reaching out for help, the mystery remains as the figure hasn't been seen again thus far. Can this video be debunked? Let's take a look. There's just something about this footage that doesn't fail to send a shiver down your spine. In a moment that is unexpected and terror-inducing, we see an orb fly upwards, followed by one of the chairs pushing itself backwards all by itself. Strange to say the least, and utterly unexpected with how creepy it all plays out. Phenomenon in the sky can both be beautiful and terrifying at the same time. However, I'm not sure which category to file this one under. Posted by the YouTube channel The Edge Studio, they captured this video in Ocala, Florida, of something that appears to be dancing back and forth behind the clouds, casting a shadow from the moon. Going on further to add that they've never seen anything like this before. Anyone have ideas what this was? Or have ever witnessed something like this yourself? Many were quick to say it was UFOs, while others leaned on the conspiracies of malfunctioning weather manipulation technology. Look closely near the top of the video. We see the room is empty, yet this happens. As if part of a stage production, and on cue, things go flying off the desks and onto the floor. Logic dictates that due to the type of items and how weighty they are, it isn't possible that this was caused by the wind, nor was this an accident. The CCTV cameras captured a moment that still has paranormal experts baffled even after re-watching the footage many times. Next, we have an office that might be inhabited by something that isn't what the staff working there might expect. In video that was posted online, we have an overhead camera that repeatedly captures a strange orb hovering near the center of the screen. While it might be easy to dismiss this as dust or even the stray insect on the camera lens, this case is peculiar since we see the orb show intelligence. When the pair of co-workers are in the room, it appears to hover between them before heading out towards the exit as a person would do when leaving the room. In footage that was captured sometime in 2003, during a paranormal investigation, the person investigating documented on camera and was eyewitness to a series of strange events. She claimed to have seen a shadow move across the bed at the same time as something unusual happened. Many claimed to see a ghost or some other kind of entity get up off the bed near the corner edge. Pay close attention to the highlighted area. Do you see it? It is admittedly easy to miss, but you look carefully, we can see it. A ghostly white shape bouncing upwards and then away.
During an investigation. The investigator actually witnessed a shadow pass across the bed at the same time the camera recorded this inexplicable footage. Could this be the infamous wraith of the hanging housekeeper? Was she trying to make her presence known to the female team member who was investigating the room at the time? During an investigation. The investigator actually witnessed a shadow pass across the bed at the same time the camera recorded this inexplicable footage. Could this be the infamous wraith of the hanging housekeeper? Was she trying to make her presence known to the female team member who was investigating the room at the time?
What do you think of the entries featured on this list? Be sure to let us know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.